we've been taught to believe that we aren't powerful, that we aren't divine, um, that we aren't good even. And that is just not true. And it feels like that is what these energies coming through are leading us to heal, so that we can get connected with our truth and like get on the path that we came here to walk on, that our souls want to express through. Hello and welcome to the March 2025 monthly energy reading. My name is Rachel. I am a healer and a spiritual wellness practitioner. We're going to be taking a look at the energies that might be coming up for you in this month. Before we get started, my membership, The Lighthouse, is available. A lot of the work that we do in there is based off of the monthly energy reading. So there's a monthly energy healing that uses the energies that come up in the monthly energy reading. I create an integration activity that goes along with this reading, usually a meditation. There are journaling questions. And we also do a full moon ceremony, a live full moon ceremony every month. And this month we do have a lunar eclipse. So it will be a lunar eclipse ceremony this month. If that sounds interesting to you, there's a link in the description. I am also going to be doing, as a bonus in there, a eclipse season reading. So that will be available soon too. Anything else? Grateful that you're here. Hope you're doing well. And as always, listen to your own intuition, your own guidance around what I'm sharing, what the cards are bringing through, and take whatever resonates with you. It might not all resonate with you. And yeah, let's get into it. Let's see where our first theme is coming from. Okay, we're going to start with the Ancient Stones Oracle here for our first theme for March. Find your center. Stay true to you. Call it to you. Yes. Wow, yes. This feels so clear. This feels like a clarity in knowing who you are and being centered in your own energy. Last month we had a big theme around boundaries, energetic boundaries. This feels a little bit like a continuation of that. It feels like kind of the next level to that. It feels like really, really getting in your own energy. Stay true to you, call it to you. And it feels like knowing yourself on a level that maybe you never have before, like this new understanding of who you are and like how you want to show up in the world, like what is authentic to you, how you want to express yourself. Interesting. Let's get some supporting energies. I'm feeling Rider-Waite Tarot supporting energies here. I wasn't very clear on like which decks I was going to be using today. I thought that was interesting because usually it's very clear about the decks I'm going to be using and the order in which I'm going to be using them. It's kind of like that last month too. So let's see what our supporting energies are here for the Find Your Center theme. The Queen of Wands. So powerful, so magical. Like, the Queen of Wands is such a potent energy. The Wands suit is fire, and the Queen is connected with water. And there's this knowingness in the Queen of Wands where she I feel this in like the Queen's and the King's energy, where it's like we're not messing around, we know what we're doing. It's kind of this level of mastery and like knowing yourself, and knowing what you want and what you don't want, what you're willing to bring into your life and what you are not willing to bring into your life. And the Queen of Wands, she's considered the witch of the tarot, and I'm just really feeling this power, this magical energy coming through of like being in your center and knowing who you really are. Like, that is where your power comes from. Justice. Interesting. Yeah, it's like this balancing energy, this like it feels like there's just this level of truth coming through that like we haven't experienced before. I know I'm experiencing that in my personal life right now. New awarenesses, new ways of looking at things and understanding how I want to express myself. Interesting. The justice energy with the Queen of Wands. It's like, again, I'm feeling the clarity here. I'm feeling the intentionality behind this, of bringing in like from your power, making decisions from that space, from your center, right? Like aligning with your center and then moving forward. Kitty, what are you doing? That's Tiggy. Okay. And the star. Wow. Okay. Um this is like healing. It's hope. It's I'm again feeling the clarity coming through. It's like there is going to be a lot of new visions coming through, new ideas, new perspectives, like getting really clear on what it is you're here to do in this life. That might sound like kind of a big thing, but I think that that's happening for a lot of people right now. We're starting to see a lot of truths within us that um, are helping us align with who we really are on a broader perspective, on a non-physical level. We are both physical and non-physical, and there is a whole a whole realm, a whole universe that we can't see or experience with our 3D perspective. Um, and so as we open up to these higher dimensional spaces, like we're able to connect with like bigger ideas, bigger visions, things that we couldn't see before because we were clouded by whatever, right? All of the programming and um the wounding that we've all experienced being here on earth. Oh, hey bud. I'm gonna put you back here, okay? He's my good boy. Okay. Okay, interesting. Let's see what our next theme is. We're going now to the Star Seed Oracle, another Rebecca Campbell deck. You know I love her. Just wanted to tune in to see if there was anything else that was going to come through before Tiggy interrupted. Yeah, I just want to like state again that like as we connect to our power and our non-physical selves, our higher selves, inner beings, whatever it is you want to call it, your soul, as we connect with that, we're going to get so much more clarity and understanding of the direction we're heading in, and what it is we're bringing into this world right now. Because again, like with our 3D mind, we can't see the broader perspective. Let me get my kitty. he's up to no good today. He's my curious, playful boy. He likes to like scratch on the walls, and it makes this terrible noise. He was doing that. I'm sure you heard it. Um, let's come back here. Let's pull our next theme for March. Breath of the cosmos. My will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. Yes. Oh my gosh. This feels so expanding. I'm getting full body chills. Well, top half body chills. Lots of chills. With this energy, it feels so expansive. It feels like what I was talking about here in our first theme of this like new up-leveling, this new perspective that we have of like as we connect with our source, with our inner beings, with our souls, as we let that guide us more, it's like it feels like a surrendering energy, like allowing life to flow through us, allowing our souls to express through us, like letting go of the need for things to be the way that you think they should be. This feels very much about acceptance and allowing, and like coupled with this energy of like knowing who you are and being centered in your own energy and knowing your truth, like that, having that come in with this energy, it's easier for you to accept um other people as they are when you're able to get this broader perspective of the universe and like the universal love and design and laws that are at play in our world, right? um our universe is one of love, and I know that it can be hard to see that sometimes when we look at what is going on in the world. um Energies like that, when people are expressing themselves from a place of like needing to control, needing to have power over, um needing to manipulate, doing things that harm other people, like that is disconnection from life force energy, from source, from the universal flow, the love of the universe. Like that is, like we're always connected to it, but it's like this I don't know what other word to use other than disconnection, right? It's like this, like it's been cut off, like they're cutting it off the flow of the universal life force loving energy that flows through all of us. Like it's still there, it's still in them, they still have access to it. It's just that for whatever reason, right, there's a disconnect there. There's a kind of shut down energy there. um and that's kind of just like the process of being human, right? I feel like that's kind of a heavy topic, and I always feel conflicted talking about that kind of stuff, even though like it comes through, and I always like pause and I'm like, are you sure you want me to say, like, speak to this stuff? Because it is like really, it can be very challenging to like look at the world and see the things that people do and wonder if there is actually good, right? It can be, it can be challenging to see that, right? And so that's why it's so, so important for us to connect to ourselves and connect to our light, because the more that we connect to our truth and our light, the truth of who we really are, like that brings healing and love into humanity, right? So let's get some supporting energies around this theme here. Yes, it's from this deck here, the Breath of the Cosmos. The Six of Swords. The Ten of Swords. And the Three of Wands. Interesting. Okay, Six of Swords, Ten of Swords, Three of Wands, and it's coming in with this energy around releasing the need to control, allowing yourself to be in flow and allowing, and like trusting the universe, right? Like trusting that things are going to work out with you, for you, in your favor. And it does, I am really feeling this like this level of like trust coming through. Maybe you're like feeling that too. Maybe you're not feeling it and you would like to feel that. I invite you to connect with your relationship with trust in the universe, trust in yourself. That might be something that I bring into the integration activity in my monthly membership here. And it's like, okay, this energy in the Six of Swords, it feels like I'm feeling like guidance energy. I'm feeling like the ship is being steered for you. That doesn't take away your free will. That doesn't take away your ability to choose. But it feels like this kind of like the go with the flow energy, the allowing yourself to be guided, to be led by your truth, not surrendering your power to, you know, greater forces, but like aligning with that power and letting that power guide you, right? I think that it can be easy to want to let um, your guides or the universe or, you know, someone who isn't you tell you what to do. And yes, obviously they're there to support us and to help us with what we're doing and to guide us, right? And also, like, it's ultimately your choice what you do. It just is. Like, you are as powerful as your guides. Your current experience is just being in a third dimensional reality where it is a little bit more challenging to tune into that power. But like the energies coming through right now are so supportive with us opening up to our power, right? And like this, like the 10 of swords is such a powerful completion energy. It's just like being fully done with something, and it feels like you're ready for something different. Like we're ready for something new. We're ready for things to change. We're ready for a new way of being, and that is going to come by connecting with your authenticity. This is expansion energy here. This is like going out and creating something new for you and also for the people around you, for the world. um this is expansion, and this is like, again, like as you connect with yourself, like that is going to take you in the direction that you are meant to go in, right? That your soul came here to experience and express. Anything else that wants to come through here? Okay, so let's go to our next theme. Dragon energy here. Okay. Green dragon helps you tune in to the secrets of nature. Receive answers and guidance from nature. Align with your divine essence. Interesting. Yes. Oh my gosh. I know that I'm feeling called to nature quite a bit. I feel like there is so much healing that happens when we connect with nature. And it also feels like this need to connect to our own unique rhythm, our own connection, right? Like kind of what I was speaking to earlier of connecting with ourselves, what I think I have been a broken record about. um yeah, it feels like really, I'm feeling kind of like the energy of like fairies, um or yeah, I don't know, it feels kind of like a light fairy energy that is connected with nature. It feels like there's this clearing and healing coming through with connecting to nature. And there's so much like clarity that we can get from being out in a natural space, right? I think a lot of us are disconnected from nature, and we're really being called to come back to it. So let's see our supporting energies here. Okay, card fell out. Was it just one? It was a couple. Let me make sure I get them all. Okay, so we have the Five of Cups and the Ace of Swords. And Judgment. Interesting. Five of Cups, Ace of Swords, Judgment. The Five of Cups came up last month too. Twice actually, from two different tarot decks. And so that is like, it does have to do with grief. It has to do with some heavier emotions. Definitely like processing those emotions, and like I'm feeling like the allowing them to be without letting them take over you, right? Like Like there's a level of letting that flow through you that needs to happen. But the issue with it is if you let that be your reality, if you let that be what guides you and how you see the world. So it's so important to let those energies like move through us and process them in a way that feels like healthy and safe and good for us. Um, because we don't want those to be where we make our decisions from, right? And like the Ace of Swords energy, it's again like a new truth, a new clarity, a new perspective of how we can be in this world, like how we can show up. Like it's just different from the ways that it used to be. And especially with judgment here, like judgment is like there's just like opening energy. It's connected with spiritual awakening. It's like it does feel like a leveling up again, this like opening up to new perspectives, new ways of healing, new ways of seeing our grief and sorrow and other heavy emotions. um and having this come up with like connecting to nature, I'm feeling like this is such a natural process that we're going through. Like this is normal. And it's part of like being human, working through like shadow stuff, right? Like that's part of what we agreed to do when we came here, was to do some processing work around shadow stuff. Um and allowing that to like heal you, allow that work to heal you, right? Interesting. Anything else that wants to come through here? I'm again feeling into this like Ace of Swords energy. And it feels like the opening up to a new adventure, kind of a new direction, a new path. And I think I had kind of already said that. It just feels very much like we are starting something new. Um around our truth and our perspective, right? Like integrating all of the work that we've done and are doing around processing heavier stuff and allowing that to be what changes us, right? And how we connect with our deeper truth. Yes, our like natural state of being. Like our natural state of being is well-being. It is peace, it is abundance, it is love, right? That is natural for us. And again, being in the third dimension in this dense earth, this dense reality, um it clouds that, right? And again, like that's part of what we chose to work with when we decided to come here. So opening up to like spiritual awakening, allowing like spiritual energy to heal you, finding your spiritual practice, connecting with nature, like allowing yourself to be shown a new perspective as you work with these other energies that came up, as you connect with yourself, you connect with the flow of the universe, you release control, you let go, like really like let go and be done with how things used to be, so that we can step into a new path, right? A new way of experiencing life that is so much more aligned with who we really are, right? I love that energy. I hope that you feel that. Yeah, we've been taught to believe that we aren't powerful, that we aren't divine, um, that we aren't good even. And that is just not true. And it feels like that is what these energies coming through are leading us to heal, so that we can get connected with our truth and like get on the path that we came here to walk on, that our souls want to express through. So let's get a final guidance card here from another tarot deck. Final guidance for March. Okay, do want to come out. So we have the Emperor and the Six of Crystals. I'm loving this Emperor energy. Here's the Emperor and the Six of Crystals. The Emperor is so much about like putting yourself out in the world, like really showing up as yourself and like having this confidence and this certainty in who you are and the decisions that you're making. It's like there's so much strength and power in that. There's like divine masculine energy. It's like very clear cut, it feels. And it feels like, especially with this energy here, like, you know, all of the stars, it's very in tune with the divine, like using your action and your momentum and the direction that you're going in and how you work with what you're being given. It feels very influenced by the divine. Like, again, yes, like you're making your own decisions and your free will is still available to you and you can make your own choices. And also, like, you're supported in your action and in your decisions by the divine, right? And learning to trust that, learning to trust the decisions that you're making are right for you. You know yourself better than anyone. Okay? And if you feel like you don't, like, do some work to figure out, you know, who you are, right? If you feel disconnected from yourself, like, it might be that you are connected with other people's ideas of who you are, right? It's different for everyone. So explore that maybe. And then having like the Six of Crystals come up here, it's like, this is like, this feels like, I always feel this kind of like equal exchange energy here of this like support between earth and non-physical, of like, it feels balanced, it feels like harmony, it feels like I'm feeling kind of abundance coming through with this energy also. Like this really, it feels like, I had to pause again, my other kitty was making noise. Yeah, coming back to this like Six of Crystals energy, it does feel like with having like two of this person here, it feels like, again, this knowing yourself energy and like knowing the truth of who you are, that you are in divine harmony and balance with the universe, that the way that we are meant to live is natural, like in alignment with our inner being and our higher self, our soul. Living in alignment with that is like our natural state of being, and bringing that into physical reality, bringing that into what we manifest into the world, how we interact with the world. um Interesting. I feel like I feel like there's more coming through. I don't know exactly how to articulate it other than like being in divine harmony with our natural way of being, right? Like, again, like abundance is our natural state, peace is our natural state, love is our natural state, and allowing that to come through in our physical world, right? How we interact with the physical world, how we relate to it. Yeah, interesting. And then with the Emperor energy, it's like it just feels very clear cut in like knowing your divine essence is in rhythm and balance and harmony with all that is. It's a really interesting energy I'm feeling coming through. Cool. Okay, so if this resonated with you, I would love to hear what did resonate with you. It might not all of it might not have. Okay, brain mush. Yeah, I'm gonna be putting together an integration activity for these energies, and an energy healing around these energies. So if that's interesting to you, there's a link in the description to join my membership. Um, I think that's kind of all. I hope you have a really beautiful March. I'm really grateful that you are here. I'm grateful that you exist. I'm excited for this month and for the rest of the year. And I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day.